Little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had two necks. I got homies that can sleep without two. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Come pop it for me, cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a
Stadium down near the inner harbor of Baltimore. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott with 1 yard. Come on now, we ain't paying you all that money for nothing, boy. Come on, boy.
On the counter, Elliott. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run the counter. It's Elliott. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Ezekiel Elliott.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram.
Come on, Mark Ingram.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Carrier
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Duvernay. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On the tackle that time, it's Trey Waynes.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately, he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Jackson from the shotgun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Man, Boston boys.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. Now Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 7.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Good. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 26-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
A gain of 15.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way. And it's much more successful
threw me off
as well.
I had a nigga over there in that depth. I guess it's just.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And they're not able to hook
this
up
nigga
there.
passing though. I respect it. I respect it. That nigga trying to pass up. That's what's up. That corny shit last year was bullshit.
That does you no good.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow.
Hey.
And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen.
Like, where the fuck is the pass rush?
Just a yard or two shy of the 40.
That's bullshit.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard
this shit is lagging.
line. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Shit is
well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They go play action with Burrow. And this
what the fuck is that?
Incomplete.
It's an interception.
A bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this.
Fuck!
Burrow
That bitch ain't that fast, man.
They get the first down.
14. First down, Cincinnati.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And this is caught.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Shit kind of slow, though.
His 11th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Go in rotation. Go in rotation. Go in rotation.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown.
Man, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Incomplete. Tried to dial
this
up
shit
the
crazy.
way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Wow.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Shit is bullshit, man.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Jackson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Devin Duvernay.
That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
More Raven.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A second-round pick from Ohio State. Here's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. He was 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now Jackson on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson
fired that one in there.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Damn, man, that was the dumbest shit I could have did.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
That was the dumbest fucking play I could have tried.
Too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Play action. It's Burrow. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Burrow will throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
4 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They go play action now. Burrow airing it out for Olsen. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. Deep ball for Goodwin. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
That was definitely my fault.
Marquise Goodwin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Play.
So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Okay, baby.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
Too far out.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Far out.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. And now we'll get a late timeout. as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. 64 was Matt Prater's record. This would top that by a yard. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
This nigga slowly spun around everybody's ass.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
How about tip-tap?
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Mixon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Calais Campbell on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot.
See how many bailouts that shit? Like, this nigga done threw 2 interceptions. I throw one fucking bad pass the whole game, and that's what I get. Shit annoying, man.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. To Joe Mixon. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it,
Soft-ass
keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's got it. So the drive for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Ravens 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
Fucking open touchdown, 2 interceptions.
To where you were to start the half.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Can't even fucking motion my man over no more.
Again, it's Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Flush to his right. He's going deep for Brown. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now Burrow on first down. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's
a really nice gain of 25 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he's taken down inside the 30. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first down. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Burrow now off the bootleg. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
A gain of 10.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
To the air again, Burrow. Flushed out right. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's a run with Mixon, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown.
Joe Mixon with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Bengals 28, Ravens 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Burrow looking to pass. Deep ball for Goodwin. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
To Marquise Goodwin.
Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
Point is good.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down, and that is incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carl Lawson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 38. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. Malik Harrison on the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. Now Burrow loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10.
Ezekiel Elliott.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. They go to Elliott again. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you run.
Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Duvernay. There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 89 yards. And the Ravens cut into that lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I'm sure the message as they come out onto the field was, hey, take care of the football, because the fumble last possession led to a touchdown. Still a 3-score game, though.
You don't want things to start to snowball. You know, one error leads to another, which leads to another. And then all of a sudden you're fighting for your life down the stretch instead of finishing the game in style, which is what they're trying to do on this drive.
That would be a pretty amazing comeback, but we've seen Mixon hit it all the ball.
Come on, man. Like, look at all the fucking bailouts this nigga got, dog.
Is knocked free, but
he done got stripped. He done thrown it in the traffic 40 times.
It's almost like baseball.
Shit
Guys
crazy,
bat,
man.
People are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. And
all that time he had.
The incompletion there stops the clock.
And then when I throw it, the motherfucker gets
Ordinarily, yes, because you
blocked.
would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. From 17 yards out. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. That'll be taken about a yard deep. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Darryl Worley up to make the tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check. Crunch.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
It sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Mixon with a first down carry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Emmanuel Agba that time, able to drop him for a loss.
A loss of 9 yards.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about them.